Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video, Happy New Year. I wanted to share with you guys some tips for anyone that has the flu, cold, influenza. I noticed that a lot of people that I watch on YouTube or on social media have been super sick, or even outside, out and about, like everyone is like super sick, and to me, it just grosses me out because I feel like you kind of have control as to how and why you get sick. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is to help anybody out if you feel like you're constantly getting sick. Let me tell you that 2020, I will be 6 years. It will be 6 years in April that I have not gotten a cold, a flu, cough, or anything. um, I have not taken any flu medicine or anything like that. And my only secret, you guys, is this vitamin D. This is something I always take, and you only have to take it once a day, which is not even a big deal. And the little capsules are very small. And I usually buy the big pack because I've told my husband to also take vitamin D because he does work with a lot of men, and I feel like men are like less likely to wash their hands when they go to the bathroom, or less likely to be just cautious of what they do. They'll just sneeze and cough. um so yeah, like I buy the big pack, and usually the big pack is like $7-8. It's not even expensive, but I can't believe it's gonna be 6 years. I haven't had a cold, I haven't even had the flu shot. And let me tell you, in these 6 years, almost 6 years, I worked in a school before being a stay-at-home mom. I used to be an educator. I taught special ed, I taught middle school, I taught preschool, and even during my pregnancy, I worked my whole 9 months. While I was pregnant, I worked 9 months in a school, in an elementary school with special ed children and even with regular children, and I never ever got sick during my pregnancy. And I remember even one of my doulas telling me, "Oh, are you sure you don't want the flu shot?" Because I've heard stories, pregnant women die from the flu, from the influenza. Although she did kind of scare me, I was like, no, I feel like I can take care of myself without having the flu shot. While I was pregnant, I wasn't gonna have anything injected in me while pregnant. I just felt scared, like I felt like it wasn't right. So thank God I didn't get the flu shot during my pregnancy, because I felt like I've never had the flu shot, so why would I take it during my pregnancy, you know? But luckily, thank God, nothing happened to me. I never got sick. I never got a cold. I never got a flu. Never got a cough. Um, I haven't had medicine in 6 years for anything, and the only thing I take is a vitamin D, and of course I carry hand sanitizer. I carry wipes for my son, and let me tell you, my son is about to turn 3 at the end of January, and he's never had a cold, he's never had a flu, never had a flu shot. Thank God I've never had to take him to the ER for anything. All we go to the pediatrician is for his yearly checkups or his wellness checks that they do for babies. But you guys, the thing I give my son is vitamin D ever since he was a newborn. I remember this pediatrician in Los Angeles, to be precise, Santa Monica. She told me always give him vitamin D until he's an adult, because that is something, even if you breastfeed him, your breast milk does not provide enough vitamin D to support his immune system. So you want to kind of give him that, and they have it in drops. And you guys, that is the best advice she has given me. My son has been around kids that have been sick, like super sick. My son has been around people that have been sick, adults that are always like constantly sick, always have like a cough, always have like mucus. My son has been around people like that, and thank God he has a pretty strong immune system like I do. He hasn't gotten sick. I've never had to give him any cold medicine, and he's never even had the flu shot. I always get asked when we do go to wellness checks, "Are you sure you don't want the flu shot? The flu's gonna be very strong this year." But I always say no, because I always carry hand towels that say antibacterial, and these are safe for kids. And when we do go to the market or anywhere that I know he's gonna be touching things, I make sure to always wipe down whatever he touches, or his hands if we don't have like a bathroom around. always make sure you wash their little hands before and after they eat, before they go to bed. Some people might think I'm overly dramatic, but I feel like me being very extra cautious, like washing his hands, making sure we take our vitamin D. I just feel like it's just me being a good mom, taking care of my son. I remember wiping down one of the carts one time at TJ Maxx because those stores do not have wipes like supermarkets do. And this old lady came up to me and she said, "Good job, mama. Good job watching out for your son." And that made me feel really proud because I said, you know, not everybody does that, and that's why their kids are always sick. Like, have you ever seen kids that are always sick, or people that are always sick? I remember working at a school. This was a middle school, and I remember this teacher, every time Monday came around, she would complain. She would say, "Oh, I had the worst weekend. I was sick. I had a cough. I had a cold. These kids make me sick." And to me, I was like, why blame the kids? Why not be an adult and make sure you wash your hands, make sure you take your vitamins, make sure you wipe down the desks? That is one thing I remember doing when I did work my last 9 months. I worked my whole 9 months of pregnancy, and not once did I get sick. And I'm super happy because this is another tip I used to do. We used to have wipes like this, and some parents would donate the Lysol wipes. And what we would do every Friday before the kids went home, we would wipe down all the desks. So here comes Monday morning, the whole classroom would be clean. Because no matter what, especially if we're working with kids or adults, because some adults are so careless, they don't care. I've seen people leave the bathrooms without even washing their hands. And to me, it's like, you know, you're taking those germs up to the class, to the kids, to yourself, to your mouth, to everybody. That's disgusting. I remember walking into a restroom, and that was the only restroom in a like a fast food place. And I remember saying, going up to the lady, I said, "How do you guys not have soap? How do you guys not have soap in the restroom? How do you guys wash your hands, you know?" And then you go back and you deal with the customers and food. How do you not have? And then all of them were running to the restroom to put soap. I'm like, how do you have employees not use soap? Hello. Like, I'm like, you always have to have soap, always wash your hands. These are little things that matter, that are gonna help you not get sick. I'm telling you, 6 years not getting sick. I feel super proud, and my son is almost 3. Thank God he's never had a cold or a flu. Vitamin D, you guys. That's all I can tell you. Vitamin D and antibacterial wipes and hand sanitizer. Make sure you always have a hand sanitizer. You're constantly washing your hands. Yes, my hands are super dry, but I'd rather have dry hands than always being sick. Like, I've seen people, like I tell you, I know people that are always sick. Like, I see these people, they always have like this ugly, nasty cough, or they're always sniffling or blowing their nose. It's disgusting. It's like you have either bad hygiene, really low immune system because you don't take care of yourself. It's so easy just taking one vitamin a day, and you're gonna help yourself and others. So I hope this tip helps anybody. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.